Hey everyone!
Hello!
Brandon, where are we at and what are we doing with probably bad audio right now?
Yeah, a little bad audio. It's really windy out here, but we are at Universal's newest resort, the Epic Resort, the Helios, and we are here to eat dinner at Flora Taverna.
Yep, this is the resort's table service restaurant. We had breakfast here earlier in the day, so check out that video.
Check out that video.
But we are so excited for dinner because the menu looks fantastic.
It looks incredible.
And it smells amazing just from the lobby.
Yeah, just from the lobby, which we just passed through to come out here to just do this little intro here. But yeah, Flora Taverna, Helios, you ready to go in?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Let's get some dinner.
We are back at the loveliest Flora Taverna. It is so pretty in here. We have another booth. I love kind of the trees in here. It feels very nice.
Nice. It's really nice in here. Our server,
it smells amazing.
And our server, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but Siham?
I think so.
Okay.
And she's from Morocco. She's so lovely.
She
has
incredible.
Been so on it with the special diets. We went over everything, and she went and reviewed everything with the chef. There's a ton of stuff marked gluten-free, and there's also a ton of stuff not marked gluten-free that actually is gluten-free.
Yep.
So we're getting, although not dairy-free, we are getting the Saganaki, which is a gluten-free cheese dish, which Brandon is going to be so excited about. And we're getting some kebabs. And the one thing they did tell us, if you do come here, if you're looking for the za'atar fries, they are not going to be an option because they're actually coated in gluten. So they offered us regular fries, which we don't normally turn down a potato, but we opted for different potatoes instead. So there's a lot of options. Honestly, I would come back here and the lunch menu looks really good.
Yeah, we saw the lunch menu.
Yeah, we saw the lunch menu and I was like, oh, the lunch menu sounds even better.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to check it out, and quite frankly, we need some dinner right now.
All right, so our bread service, is it bread service, Sarah? What's going on?
Yeah, it's a $3 charge. You can get some bread and some dipping sauces.
Okay.
And I felt like we needed that.
Yeah, okay. Long story short, that made no sense. I'm a little tipsy, everyone, from Bar Helios. This is gluten-filled.
You got a gluten-free focaccia. You have olive oil and balsamic.
Wait, you said gluten-free?
No, you have a gluten-filled.
Gluten-filled, okay.
And then I have
gluten-free
bread and a little dipping sauce for me so we don't cross-contaminate.
Bread looks really good. I'm just going to dip it really quick and take a quick bite. Everyone, if you follow this channel for a long time, you know I'm not a big fan of bread service, but every so often there's a winner, and this feels nice and sumptuous.
And you needed bread.
I really need bread right now.
Well, you need some food.
And another drink. The sauce. Oh my God.
I told you, yeah, it's olive oil and balsamic.
Oh my Zeus. Wow.
How's the bread? Just fine.
Bread is really good. It's fine. It's not a hashtag there it is, nothing like that. Bread is solid. This sauce, what is it again, Sarah?
Olive oil and balsamic. Okay, I win.
Hashtag there it is on the win. Let's let Sarah dig in.
All right, so I have some generic gluten-free bread, but you know what? I'm going to be very excited to have some dipping sauce. That is good.
Do you like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The olive oil and balsamic is very good. I got it down the wrong direction in my throat. Very tasty. The bread is, again, kind of generic. I'm glad it's an option. But this little dipping sauce situation
let's look
is
at
very
that.
nice.
Very good. So
and also,
we're just going to go right to it. Okay.
There's some cheese.
However, everyone, $17.
Yeah, it's a little stingy.
Let's, three things for $17. We haven't talked about it yet. They just showed up. I thought we'd maybe have 5 in there or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. Maybe it's worth $17. All right, so Sarah's going to try a bite of the $17. Do you want to explain what's going on here?
We have Saganaki. It's gluten-free. Of course, it's cheese, so does not.
Yeah.
It's not a dairy-free option.
And we've already divided it up.
We did divide it, so we don't cross-contaminate since brand is gluten now. Tiny.
Maybe mighty?
Tiny but tasty.
Tiny but tasty.
It's tiny but tasty.
That's good?
You're going to love it.
Yeah.
Beautifully brittled. It's got honey in it. The flavors are lovely. You're not going to go wrong with that, except for the price point.
All right, my turn. And what is it again, Sarah?
It's just cheese.
Okay, just cheese.
It's brittled cheese.
I'm going to bite into it. Again, it actually looks really dang good. It's just when it got sat down, Sarah said, oh, for that price. I said, what's the price, Sarah? And she said, $17. And I said, okay.
It's delicious. Not that I can go buy brittle cheese. We can make that at home for a fraction of the
All right,
price.
hold on.
It's good though.
Everyone, this rarely happens. The hashtag there it is. That is phenomenal. But I'm removing the hashtag there it is because even if all this was for me, all 3 slices for B-Ball here. $17? We need 2 more things. Sarah, what would you say? 1 or 2 more?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more. Really good, delicious, recommended. Just be aware of the price point. If the price point doesn't matter to you, get it. If it does, maybe skip it.
Drinks have come. I got the Mykonos Spritz, we got Aperol Spritz, which sounds nice. I love the presentation.
Really nice.
A+.
No, really awesome.
Perfect. I love spritzes.
You do.
If you do not like bitter drinks, if you do not like an Aperol Spritz or grapefruit Spritz, stay away from this one. But if you love that kind of drink, fantastic. I feel like it's deceptively tiny given the presentation, but that's delicious, and I would get that one again.
Absolutely awesome. All right, so right as I start sobering up from Bar Helios, I got an Espresso Old Fashioned with Maker's Mark and other stuff in it. I just want to say, it's the same glasses we had upstairs. I really like these glasses.
The glasses are nice.
Glasses are very
solid
nice.
ice cubes.
So, yeah, everyone, again, can you get I don't know if you can get a view of that. 1 giant ice cube again.
Nope.
Sorry. Got it?
Nope, it's not happening.
Anyway, we got footage of it, everyone. Thank you, Universal, for the giant ice cube, especially in Old Fashions. Again, like a gin and tonic, different. You want smaller ice cubes in a gin and tonic, usually. But for an Old Fashioned or most drinks, a giant ice cube is better than a bunch of smaller ice cubes. But let's have a sip.
You're going to have to give me, since I can't try yours now, I feel like this is going to be a there it is situation. Maybe not?
There it is.
Yeah.
Maker's Mark.
Coffee.
Maker's Mark is
espresso.
strong. The espresso is, I think the espresso is on the forefront, followed by the Maker's Mark, actually. I did just gluten it. I apologize, Sarah. Forgive me. We can get another one if we need to. Maybe not. Probably not. But Sarah would love this. I think she would at least. And very solid. Helios continues to be a winner.
First of all, we have mood lighting now.
Yeah, the lights just
so
went
like,
down.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I like it. So we both got the same thing. We both got
We
the
did.
beef tenderloin kebab and some chimichurri, some tomatoes, and then we each got the potato puree. The kebab is a great gluten-free, dairy-free option. They do have some other vegetables that you could get. So if you're gluten-free, dairy-free, those would be the better bet. The puree does have dairy in it.
Of
But
course,
since I couldn't have the fries, I was like, I'm gonna go puree.
We
So-
tried not to get dairy.
So the flavor is nice. I would say it's not my favorite beef tenderloin, but I love the flavor. I'm gonna try it with the chimichurri. It smells amazing too. Oh yeah.
Okay, the chimichurri is better with it.
Chimichurri is where it's at. Delicious flavor. The beef is very well cooked. It's got a great grill flavor. It's marinated. But I gotta try the mighty portion of potatoes. Brandon and I both went, oh, that's a lot of potatoes.
That's a lot of potatoes.
They're good. They're very creamy. Tastes like they got some garlic in them. Very flavorful. It's lovely. The food is really good. The only thing I take umbrage with is the price point. But otherwise,
And we're going to
we've
talk
got
about
some
more
great-
about that in
yeah,
the debrief.
We've got
Okay.
some good options, and there were plenty of options we could have at dinner. And even the lunch menu, I was like, oh, we got to come back for that. But Very good. I can't wait to see what Brandon thinks.
All right, so you already know what I got. Sarah and I got the exact same thing. I'm gonna try a bite without the chimichurri. That's really good. We'll talk about the price point later.
Yeah, it's not a there it is, but it's good.
It might be a there it is though with the chimichurri.
Yeah, try the chimichurri. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hashtag there it is. You have to have the chimichurri on it. It's great. It's great without. Chimichurri is a there it is. Wow. Oh my Poseidon. Oh my Hephaestus. Wow. Is this a feast of Dionysus? I don't know. I'm trying with the mythology, everyone. Let's try the potatoes, right?
Yep, potato puree.
Really good. It's not a there it is. Very good. Sarah was dead on. Well, we both were as soon as it sat down. There's more than you think you're going to get, correct? Yeah, a lot of potato. I like the beef kebab. I really do. With the chimichurri, I think I love it. Is it worth the price point? Again, stand by for all that. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But really good, really solid.
And just like that.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dinner is done.
Dinner's done.
It's still very windy outside.
It is.
We should have put our wind cuffs on.
It's been windy this entire afternoon. And
so many mistakes are made right now.
Yeah.
But Brandon, very quickly, what did you think of Flora Taverna for dinner, and especially compared to breakfast?
Absolutely delicious. Breakfast was great. Better for dinner, though, than breakfast. But let's talk about the price point, or let's get to that, I guess. But yeah. I loved my dinner.
So first off, the food itself, maybe before we get to the price point.
Yeah, let's talk about the food. You're right. Good call.
I think the food overall was very good. I love kind of that Mediterranean style food, and a lot of it is very gluten-free friendly, very dairy-free friendly, and also very Brandon friendly.
Very Brandon friendly.
Your special diets. And so that was great. We had a lot of options, and even our server was like, you guys have so many choices on the menu. So I think I would love to come back and try some other options. The thing that would be a deterrent for me is the price point.
Yeah. We obviously will be back someday. Obviously we will. Very solid, phenomenal service. All the team members have been incredible.
Oh, so good.
But it's
about $10 too much.
$5 to $10 too much on most stuff. Do you want to talk about it more?
Yeah, I think although we were both saying that we both got the beef tenderloin kebab and the side, and the beef tenderloin was actually much more sizable once you got into it.
I agree. From
the original presentation. But I still think at $43 for the entree, it is a little,
how much it was.
Yeah, it's on the higher side. I would come here for lunch because I think the price point's a little bit lower and you still get a lot of the options on the menu. So for me, it would be if you are looking for a good table service option and you're here, this is going to be great. You're going to get lots of options. The whole team is going to take care of you. They were going to allergy order and talk.
Oh yeah, do you want to talk about that? We heard him yell it out. And everything.
Yeah, because it's an open kitchen, so they were talking allergy order, making sure things were on the side, and using separate pans for us. So that was really nice. But yeah, in terms of overall options, we had a lot of stuff. It's just their price point, I think, is a little bit higher than I would love to see at this restaurant.
Yeah, but overall, I loved it.
Super good.
$5 to $8, maybe $10, a little too high.
The food was great.
Yeah.
I would definitely come back here. Like I said, I think I would try lunch next time.
Absolutely. But yeah, I don't know. Anything else really? The drinks were great.
So. Drinks were great. Price point on those was more reasonable than Bar Helios. Loved all of that. And yeah, I think overall a good solid option with a lot of great special diets friendly choices, which I love.
Yeah. But with that, thank you to our patrons on Patreon. Thank you to our potato holders. Links to both are below. Thank you to our subscribers. Please hit the bell, subscribe, or hit the bell, whatever. But what did you think about what we got from what you could tell? Do you think the price point, as we described it, was too high? Just right? Too low? Should it have been higher? I don't know. Goldilocks and the Three Bears, right?
And what did you eat there?
Yeah, what'd you eat there from what we've shown? But yeah, I don't know what else.
I think with that, just let us know what questions you have, especially about special dietary needs or just the thing. We're happy to answer them.
Happy to answer them.
But with that, we're going to call it a night.
That is it. We will see you next time.
See you soon.
Bye.